Hey y'all, welcome back to the Living in Knoxville channel. My name is Sydney Sumner, and today we're going to be diving in some of the most Googled real estate jargon that people are always looking up but never getting clear answers on. These are words that confuse buyers, and if you're looking for real estate here in East Tennessee, they're going to pop up on your screen. So let's break them down Knoxville style. First up on our list is earnest money. This is money that basically just shows the seller that you're serious and you are wanting to purchase this home. Once we go under contract, you will send the earnest money. It's typically 1% of the purchase price. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. Just really depends on the purchase. But this is money that does go towards the purchase of your home. It's not just money that you're throwing away in order to get the home under contract. It's also money that, if not specifically spelled out in the contract, could potentially be given to your seller if you back out without a valid reason. Next up on our list is as-is sales. If you see in a listing that's being sold as is, this basically just means that the seller is not going to be willing to fix anything before the home closes. Sellers typically do this if they're wanting a quicker close, maybe they can't afford the repairs, or they just don't want to have to deal with all of the different issues that might be presented in the home. We recommend, if you're going to buy a home as is, do a thorough inspection. Make sure that at least when you sign that contract and the home does become yours, you are aware of what you're taking. Under contract. Under contract in real estate means that the buyer and the seller have signed a binding purchase and sell agreement, but the sale is not yet final. It is going to be conditional on a couple of different requirements known as contingencies, such as financing contingency, an appraisal contingency, and inspection contingency. There could be all sorts of different ones. So the home is not officially closed yet. Sellers may still allow agents to come in and show the home in order to possibly get a backup offer if the deal is to fall through. This leads us to the next one, which is contingency. Contingency is something that has to be met in order for the sale to be final. So for example, a lot of our contracts are contingent on financing. They are contingent on an inspection. They are contingent on an appraisal if you are needing to get financing. And if these things fall through, you can back out of the deal. If, say, you can't get the financing that you thought you were going to be able to, if the appraisal comes back below what you're paying for the home and you don't want to have to make up that extra money, or maybe the inspection comes back and there's just too many non-negotiables that you're not able to get past with the seller, you can bail because your contract is contingent on the inspection. Quick fact, over 70% of first-time homebuyers Googled this next term because their agent did not properly explain it. What do you think it is? The misconception is that many people believe equity is just the amount of money you've paid on your loan. In reality, equity is the difference between the current market value of your home and the amount that you still owe on your mortgage. Equity is a crucial financial asset, and understanding really truly what it is be such a game changer when learning when you should sell your home, or maybe you should hang on to it for a little bit longer. So if this is something you want me to go into a little bit more in depth in our next video, definitely leave that in the comments. Now let's do some rapid fire. FSBO, meaning that the seller is not being represented by an agent, it is for sale by owner. Fixed rate mortgage is a mortgage with an interest rate that will remain the same throughout the term of your entire loan. Deed is an instrument in writing that is executed and delivered that conveys real title to property. A deed is an instrument that is executed and delivered that gives title to real property. Title is the legal document proving ownership of a property. An easement is a legal right that a property owner can give someone to have access to their property. For example, there might be an easement for a homeowner to give a neighbor access to walk across their driveway in order to get to a walking path or to get to the Great Knoxville Greenway system. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you feel a little bit better on your expertise in real estate jargon. If you're thinking about making that move to Knoxville, go ahead and reach out. It is never too early. Let's get that process started. Let's sit down, let's have a Zoom call, let's get to know one another, and let's just figure out a game plan to make Knoxville, Tennessee your next home. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Drop in the comments any questions you may have about anything I've said today, any more words you might want a little bit more explanation on, or if you have any ideas for things you want to see in future videos. Till next time, I can't wait to see you on Knoxville soon.